So, way back in the 1940s, the way most Americans got their news in a film or video format was in newsreels. They didn't get it through TV because while TV technically existed, virtually no one had it. So, newsreels were short news segments designed to be aired before and in between motion pictures in your local theater. So, you'd go to the theater to see a movie and they'd have commercials and newsreels and other things in between the features. So, what you're about to see are the first newsreels that were targeted specifically to propagandize Black America. Now, there was a lot of propaganda films the U.S. government was putting out back then to encourage, patriotism and participation in like war bond efforts and whatnot. But these are the first ones that were targeted specifically to Black America. So these, what you're about to watch, is an example of those, and I find them fascinating just because we're seeing a part of Black America, really of America, that we don't normally get to see. So I hope you enjoy them, and please like and share. That's a really big deal for a small YouTuber like me. And thank you guys. Love you very much. God bless.
All American News brings you our people's contribution to America and freedom.
Jerry Smith and Sammy Stewart, famed band leader, talk it over. The Boogie Woogie Queen. Sammy led a 30-piece band as background for Jerry. That was for her Carnegie Hall appearance in her Cinco Symphonic concert, about which critics simply rave. This New Orleans miss is making a name for herself in music. Mayor Kelly of Chicago and his wife are hosts. The 15 millionth guest. Mrs. Kelly welcomes him. This is one of Chicago's 3 servicemen's centers where 15 million boys so far have been received. The sailor receives a lovely wristwatch as a memento of the occasion. Also a war bond from Mayor Kelly. The mayor founded these world-famous centers. Mrs. Kelly devotes all her time to the centers. He also gets a free long-distance call to his home.
Income tax time is here again. If you earn $500 or more in 1944, you must file an income tax return not later than March 15th. You must file a return even though your employer has been taking taxes out of your wages. Of course, you will get credit of the tax taken out of your wages. For most people, there is a very easy way to file a return this year. Your employer should have given you a withholding receipt, like this. Just answer the questions that are printed on the receipt, and write the name of your relatives claimed as your exemption. Sign the receipt and mail it to your collector of internal revenue. That's all. If you file this way, don't send any money. The collector will figure your tax, and he will send you a bill if you owe more, or a refund if you have paid too much. Other taxpayers will use the regular income tax blank, but that is simplified too. Whether you use withholding receipt form 1040, do it right away. Remember, your taxes help pay the way to victory.
These men, attached to the 81st Division of the crack British Nigerian troops, are located west of Akyab in Burma. These are the men who spearheaded the British coastal drive in this strategic area, which is the first largest port east of Calcutta. on the alert constantly, for the surrounding mountains are infested with Japs. That's hitting the mark. Incidentally, these jungles would be impenetrable to anybody but these men, but they're jungle wise. Following is a remarkable demonstration of pinpoint parachute dropping by the Royal Air Force. They are flying Dakota plains. The parachutes bring down supplies which are eagerly awaited by the jungle fighters. It's not easy for a plane to land here since the jungles are swampy. This region has the world's heaviest rainfall. Valuable cargo, meat, vegetables, biscuits, medical supplies, everything possible to bring a little comfort to the men of the wilderness. The soldiers wear head pads so they can balance a 70-pound load as easily as we could put on a hat. With their primitive knives, they hack down trees, for they have to build their own shelters as they move from one jungle position to another. Making a bed means putting together piles of brush. It must be Saturday night. Everybody's taking a bath. Poor guy, nobody to wash his back. Here as everywhere, letters from home brighten the fighting man's day.